No, I think it's quite clear, that that's something that is not nice, when it happens to someone. I think in general we are always quite good at that. All the drivers, we try to stay out of the way. I mean, sometimes of course it's always a bit more complicated in certain scenarios, so every scenario is a bit different. But in this case, in Q3 with only 10 cars on the track, I think could have been avoided.
The tension between the title contenders peaked after the Singapore Grand Prix qualifying session. McLaren driver Lando Norris responded to fierce complaints from the Red Bull racing camp, which accused him of deliberately impeding Max Verstappen's final flying lap in Q3. After Verstappen failed to improve his time and had to settle for second position, the four-time world champion channeled his frustration towards Norris, who was on his in-lap, cool-down lap. Verstappen felt that Norris's slow pace ahead of him in the final sector had caused a crucial loss of downforce, forcing him to make a mistake and abort his lap. Verstappen himself, when interviewed, delivered a veiled warning to his rival. "That's what happens when there is a car in front of you, just cruising 2 seconds ahead," he said. "So that's noted and will be remembered as well." However, Lando Norris appeared relaxed and dismissed all the complaints. The British driver, who ultimately secured P5 on the grid, stated that Red Bull's reaction was an overreaction and quite normal. When asked about Verstappen's complaints, Norris simply shrugged. "They always complain. They complain about everything," Norris said with an indifferent tone. "That's Red Bull." Norris also stated he was confused by the level of anger shown by Red Bull, as he felt he had given them enough space. "I don't even know. I was like 3 seconds ahead. I can't understand it," he added. The race stewards were noted not to have investigated the incident. Nevertheless, the intense rivalry between Red Bull and McLaren, along with the famously close friendship between Norris and Verstappen, is now back in the spotlight ahead of Sunday's race on the notoriously challenging Marina Bay Street circuit. What do you all think? Write in the comments section. George Russell shone in Singapore and broke the Marina Bay record twice. The driver had a perfect qualifying session in Singapore, setting the 2 fastest laps in Q3 and surpassing the previous Marina Bay circuit record twice.